in the General Federal Bank?
That aspect of it, like I said, is one of the things that they don't talk about. You hear about it this is the basis of the whole Patriot Sovereignty UCC stuff. This is, when you read about that, you're basically reading about people finding ways to use their name to get into their estate trust through a commercial end instead of an ecclesiastical end, which is why a lot of people who do that go to jail. Because you as a Moor are supposed to do things in a more divine and national manner. Therefore, if you are coming from a concept where spirituality is based on your commercial value, you are a European. Therefore, you are not of your original character. Therefore, they don't have to deal with you. And they can use you to break other people. But if you come in your original character with your estate intact to show you're executor of that, now you can make them trustees, and by law, they are now liable. Because they are foreign agents anyway. If they all have attorneys, esquire, and this at the end of their name, they all foreign agents. So how are foreign agents occupying a jurisdiction over a natural-born subject of a foreign power? You can't do that. The only way you could do that is through commercial means. And if you're not dealing with them in commercial means, if you've exiled yourself to the Muslim temple or the religion of Al-Islam, then that means everything that you own and are is property of the Most High. Therefore, you can own everything. You can control everything and own nothing. Therefore, even your name is now exemplified in the ecclesiastical district, which then means you don't own nothing. So I could have a Rolls Royce and all of that in my name, but my name, this is for God. This is how the Christians do it, right? Don't they do it like that? They make millions of dollars off of staying within that Christian jurisdiction, but that makes them Europeans. That makes them foreigners to you and me, who have abandoned their estates and have enslaved their own people to a false doctrine. So we have to be better than that. So, like I said, man, it's just about, getting things correct so they can be done.
Yeah, it makes so much more sense, when you approach it from, the source of it is from the spiritual source, and that does make a lot more sense. Because I was protected in my cars, tell other people that I was protected when I put my license plate, and then when I registered my license plate in the name of the Moorish Science Temple. Because they towed my car, and then it was really actually easy to get it out, because it was in the name, it was registered under the Moorish Science Temple. So that's right. That's just one example that I actually experienced.
Right,
but,
and then you were empowered as an emissary to get it.
Huh? What did you say?
I said exactly. I'm sorry, Queen, but we got to go to a last call. We're running out of time.
Okay, well, I'll just catch up with you then.
All right.
Okay.
All right, Queen. Peace.
Okay, peace.
Uh, 413 on Super Heru Radio. Peace. On Super Heru Radio. Okay. Five 562, you on Super Heru Radio. Peace. Yeah. I guess that's it. Try one more. 914, you're on Super Heru Radio. About, getting things correct. Please.
Yeah, that makes so much more sense. When you approach it from, the course it is.
Okay. Well, like I said, as you wind it down, it just boils down to what we've been saying. There is a way to deal with things. It's just that reconsolidating government and understanding what a title of nobility really is, and the fact that you've always had it, and that based on a lot of research I'm doing, we've never really not had nationality. We've just kind of misplaced it over the years. Like right now I'm looking at a page where it says the following states or territories have published the Titles of Nobility Amendment in their official publication as ratified amendment to the Constitution of the United States. Colorado, Connecticut, Florida, Georgia, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Maine, Massachusetts, Michigan, Missouri, Nebraska, the Northwestern Territories, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, Virginia, Wisconsin, Wyoming. So that means all of these states have on their books that they don't have jurisdiction and can't do business with anybody with a title of nobility. So once they see an ill or a bay at the end of your name, and so long you ain't got a bloody knife or smoking gun in your hand, they really shouldn't be messing with you. They really shouldn't be talking with you or anything. Once they identify who you are, they're supposed to let you keep it moving, the same way they do with any white man, because that's essentially what you become. But God forbid the white man be a black man, because then that means the white man ain't really the white man. The white man is actually the black man, and the black man is actually the white man. And so forth and so on. And it creates this hustle of who and what the person is supposed to be, when really you are what you've always been. A being created in the image of the Most High, man. But once you get on Earth, right? Earth, E-A-R-F, get on Earth, it gets complicated because you got all these other people. But there were things that our ancestors put in play and demons that our ancestors conjured up to keep the weak in us from not gaining access to the kingdom today. That's how much they cared about their situation. So when you ask why the devil was created, you always got to know that why equals self. To get rid of the devil in yourself, to know what you're not. But the house of Beit El, or the house of Beit El, the house of God, which is the ancient place or the seat of worship of Ephraim, which was on the border of Ben-Hamim, which is Benjamin, identified as the city of Luz. Luz, spelled backwards, was also Zul. Zul was the name of Robert Zemeckis' character in Ghostbusters 1, who was the gatekeeper, who was the keymaster, who had to open up the portal of the ancient Sumerian god, thereby bringing Beit El, or the house of Zul, or the house of Luz, back to reality. You see what I'm saying? But that, I digress. That's from Samuel 1:13-2. So in all of these, in Arabic, it says al-bayat, or al-bayat, or al-el-bayat, which is in Arabic a phrase meaning literally the people of the house, or the family of the house, which is the al-bayat, the als and the bays, was used in Arabia before the advent of Islam. So when I told you that the religion of Islam was created in 836 A.D. and flourished to the year 1196 A.D., which was approximately 1416 to 1776, if you look within those years, that was when the Ottomans, the Osmanli Beys, took over the Eastern Roman Empire, took it from the Abyssinians or the Abbasid Caliphate, or on behalf of them, which at that time was going from the secret caliph at Baghdad to the old man in the mountain in Syria, which is where we get the movie about the Hashemites, or the video game about the Hashemites that we call the Assassins, or the Assassin's Creed today. Again, all about us, all about the house of El-Bay, or the house of Al-Bayat, which was used before the advent of Islam to refer to one's clan, or would be adopted by the ruling family of a tribe. So my father, who was of the Rogers clan, and my mother, who was of the Wilson clan, was either from the Wilson tribe, and the Rogers tribe was either from the El or the Bay ancestrally, whether they knew it or not. So, and now in me being an El, I also married an El. You know what I'm saying? But even in my own name, born name, Prince Charles Edward LeBrie Rogers, That's eel in the middle. That's E-L. Right? And even in Charles, it's E-L. So it's all of this. Same thing like Selena. C-E-L. Her middle name is Miguel. So she got all these L's. We got all these L's or eels. We got all these bays. Right? In the Quran it says, verily Allah has decreed to purify you, O Alu Bayet, Alu al-Bayet, to sanctify you in the perfect way. The Surah of Aziyah, which was the Quran 33, verse 33. Come on, man. So in that, the holy family of the Prophet, who the rightful heir of the Prophet was who? Ali, right? The Prophet's name was Ali. Noble Jew Ali. Brought forth the eels and the bays, the house of Bayet eel of Luz on earth. Zul, the king answers. The Vatican used the symbol of the keys as the means of control of us. Yeah. Even her sister, her father's name is Danielle. Her all of these eels is what I'm seeing all around me and all around us. This Moorish culture thing is so deep in us that we've missed it. So anybody that wants to holler at us about the consecration and get applications for the temple that we're consecrating out here to be within the ecclesiastical jurisdiction, email us at houseofl@hotmail.com. You could also email, check out You could email me, and then we'll build on all of that. There's also another email called wearemoresciencetemple@gmail.com, and we can build on getting your proclamations formally put out properly. Also, you can check out www.asiathejucateers.com for a lot of other materials, as well as the Melanin Active Yoga ED. Yeah, most of my new stuff is all basically done on a private basis in terms of workshops, classes, and individuals. But I have over 40 months, and about 40 months of material in terms of that we can build on, and all of that. Classes 2 hours each that build specifically on deeper aspects of what we've been talking about tonight. You could also check out www.cookingmorewithless.com and www.sagasad.com. And inshallah, we'll be able to build with you again next week. Hit me up again at houseofl@hotmail.com for lectures, book signings. Also check out www.darkskull418.com for the world's most dangerous comic book novel. And look for the comic book adaptation to come soon. And we'll see you sooner than later. All humans, families of the planet Earth, especially the bays and the eels, love and light, inshallah. We'll see you again.